Welcome to the office.
Where are we, Cam?
McGee Studios, X DIVINI, X Saving Lacey, X Janelle.
Whoa.
There's a lot of things inside of this building, but the greatest thing that will come out of this building, I don't even know what it is, but it's going to happen.
This is this beautiful space. We've been wanting a space for a while where we could just come and hang out and get away from everyone and isolate ourselves in nothingness.
Because we hate everyone.
And this is that. Cam's building out a photo studio.
We got a photo studio. We got
A little office around the corner.
I bought a $6 chair from Goodwill that was covered in dirt, and now it's in this room.
He bought this brand new rug.
Bought a rug.
Yeah, it actually contrasts really well against this light.
If you have any recommendations for how to do the setup behind us, really open for it, because right now it's rug, 4 chairs, and a broom.
Yeah, what couch are you gonna get? Where are you gonna put the couch?
I'm gonna get a Temu couch, and I'm
Here?
gonna put what? I'm thinking, yeah, maybe a U.
Okay, so we acquired this office, and for the past 5 months, we've been making an entirely new DIVINI brand and recipe. We basically just destroyed everything we made and then just built it again. Why do we do that?
We did it because what we found is that the brand became not us anymore, and it was really hard to implement when we weren't inside of the brand, if that makes sense. Now the brand is more capable of becoming something because we truly love it. And it is us now.
Do you want to hear a controversial take?
Yeah.
I don't think the brand was ever us to start with.
It's always been other people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it has. Even from the start. I mean, we like the actual design. Like, it was just created because it looked cool, and I didn't have any other options. And I was just like, oh, that looks good enough.
I literally was sitting inside of a Starbucks, and I was thinking, why don't we change our logo, the font? Why don't we change the can? Because I was trying to make a graphic, and I realized how difficult it was with what we currently had. And I was like, dude, like, we can make something that will be implemented everywhere. That could be everywhere. And I think that's exactly what we have right now. The 2-color scheme, the font fits with everything, and I just want everybody to know that we are the only kombucha. Because everybody else kind of blocks themselves into a box where they're just considered, oh, another health brand, another health brand. But I think this is past that. This is the only way that you should be living, in all honesty. This is the way that everyone should live.
What do you think, like, it's habits or, like, activities of how DIVINI people live? Like, what do they do?
DIVINI people live with intent. Everything you do has some sort of purpose, even if it's small. I think every single thing that you do has to have an actual reason behind it, because if somebody asks you, like, why are you doing that? Honestly, that's like the best call out that you could possibly do for anybody. Like, why am I doing this? What's the purpose of this? And, like, not everything in life has purpose. Sometimes you have to do stupid stuff to just figure it out. But at the same time, I think if you're going to do anything that you really are meant to be doing or really are wanting to be doing, there's got to be some sort of intent. So I think everyone that is part of the DIVINI lifestyle lives with intent and is on a path, the intentional path. That's like our slogan. Like, we have 2 new beginnings. You can start at any time. It's always a new beginning. You can start right now. And that path is intentional because there's a reason why you start a new path.
I think that aligns really well with what this is, because it's when you're doing or living with intentionality, your biggest op is probably just distraction.
Yeah, distraction is the big. I've noticed the biggest thing that we've tried to eliminate is distractions, and it honestly comes from the most unexpected places. Like, a lot of things that you have in your life you think that are fulfilling you are actually taking you away from the potential that you could possibly have. And big thing right now for everybody is a phone. And I'm like 24 hours like looking and trying to figure out things, and it's like, am I working or am I being distracted?
Here's a thought I had. A lot of people will take as much as you'll give them. And for a lot of people, they really just want to use people.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
And it's good to give, but, like, again, if you're walking a life of purpose, then you really have to, like, lock in to, like, never lose sight of the mission. You can have years go by and you'll never see progress in that field.
Yeah, you could
ever.
Yeah, exactly. You could be doing something forever. It's like kind of like a work smarter, not harder, mindset. And if you could be doing something for your entire life and you realize that those 30 years could be spent, doing a lot more things. And honestly, most of that, a lot more things, is just trying new things, starting a new path with intentionality that your greater purpose is, what is it for you? That's the biggest thing to find out. Like, why am I doing this? And then head right towards that area. And sometimes The path is not super clear, but that's okay. Because if you continue to walk through the coals and you walk through the smoke, you'll eventually get to the other end, no matter how many times you hit the wall that is keeping you from going straight.
I think that's a big mantra of the New Beginnings tagline, because like how many people like start something and they just like find whatever they love to do and then just never stop doing it. Does that ever happen?
Does that ever happen?
Yeah.
Not super often. And if it does,
I don't feel like it ever happens.
yeah, like it would be really rare.
Right. Like you have to try again and again and again so many times for you to even get close to like what you really enjoy, love doing, and do well. Because then you probably have to go through all the trial and error just to reach the skill set required for you to even be good at it. And most people try doing something that they think they like and then they hate it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I want to leave immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Which is the worst. That's awful.
And then you realize how much time. Like, I think realizing when to stop is really important. And I think a lot of people think that they're doing the right thing, but you got to realize, like, set some sort of checkup or reflection before, like, you continue down something that you could have wasted way less time on. Sometimes it's in that given moment you're like, oh my gosh, I need to leave right now, and what I'm doing is there's literally no point to what I'm doing right now. I'm going to leave. And that's like, I guess I respect, like, you have a few friends that are like super good at the Irish goodbye, because I realize that they gotta go.
Yeah.
And I just respect that. Just go.
Yeah, people stay because they just feel obligated to stay.
Yeah.
Which in like reality, like most people, like you don't really care if you stay. So it's like, why are you're only staying because you think people care that you need to stay.
Yeah. And honestly, most of the time you're not even burning a bridge. You're basically just like, you're going to be surrounded by people that get that if you do that constantly. I don't know. I like that.
And if they don't get it, then it's like they're not on the same wavelength.
No, yeah, they're focused on their insecurities about you liking them or not.
This time last year, we were doing so many events. We did probably about 100 events last year.
We did yoga events. We did rooftop college parties.
Yep.
We did samplings inside of stores.
Yep. Farmers markets.
Farmers markets.
Pretty much bring product everywhere we go, just because you never know when you're gonna meet someone.
Yeah.
Or like have an opportunity for someone to try it, and it's like, oh, like there's so many opportunities you go to where you go somewhere and they're like, oh, I wish you had some product I could try, and you're like, oh yeah.
Now it's easier since we don't have the refrigerator product, which is really exciting. I think that nobody realizes how important it is that now we don't have to refrigerate the product.
So there's a couple reasons why we changed everything. One is because the product that we felt to best represent us, we needed to make it us. So we had to reformulate what that product was in our own eyes now that we were much more, had our own clarity and accolades to, I guess, express that easier. So we did that. And then we had to create a product that was, after all the feedback we got from people, it's like what they like, what they didn't like, and actual like ingredient wise, nutritional label wise, and then look wise. Some people didn't even know what our product was or understand it at all because it was confusing. It was beautiful, but it was really messy. It's hard to understand. So now our product's super easy to understand, hopefully. And like it does convey a very simple message very easily. And I feel like even now it's easier to explain what it is.
It is a honey kombucha that we're trying to normalize health in America. That's literally what we're trying to do. And I think through that, like, we have a lot of intentionality behind what we're doing and reasons why. And like, you know, like your reason, like especially with like your acne problems before, fixing that in your life, and then wanting to start a new path from getting out of a job you didn't like. The intentionality runs deep through what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, at the baseline, like if you don't like something, you need to change it immediately. That goes for jobs, relationships, where you live. Like if you don't like something, just leave and then like go seek something else. And then, yeah, I mean, at the baseline, like we've built such an incredible product. At the base, it's a kombucha. We add back honey, some good fruits and herbs to each flavor, depending on the flavor it is. And then we added a nootropic stack, you call it. All it does is just, it increases your functional capabilities, essentially. It's really good for gut health.
Yeah, I had a friend recently, he's a professional day trader, and he was literally asking for this exact drink. Something that isn't caffeinated, that promotes cognitive function while he's trading to sip on during, you know, high stakes trading. And like, I've realized like how much people just want to mind wise be ready to go because everyone's working. People are working right now and people are trying to get their money up. And I think having a drink that supports that creates the intentionality of them trying to do whatever they're trying to do. Boom.
Yeah, I see a lot of problems in the beverage scene right now. One, everyone's so fixated on caffeine still, and I think it's honestly starting to phase out because no one wants like 500 milligrams of caffeine throughout the day. If you had like 3 different energy drinks, a couple cups of coffee, your heart rate's up and you're feeling anxious and you're not going to perform good work if you're constantly anxious and like jittery. And more people want to get into products that create a flow state within them so they can actually sit down and focus, especially now that everyone has some sort of mild ADHD or don't know how to focus on a task and execute it due to phone stimulation or all these other stimulants in our lives right now. So having this product that is able to kind of slow you down, help you focus, and supports your body functionality-wise. I mean, we're hitting so many dots on cylinders right now. And the fact that we just set up everything that we need to actually, like, no questions asked, like, we're gonna make this product happen. Honestly, it feels like a big relief. Like, it was exciting, but it's like, you know, when you want something to happen so bad and you're like trying for so long, when it finally does happen, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank God.
We're tired.
Yeah, for real.
But we've just started.
Yeah, but the good part is you can still be tired of something and you can bring on energy in so many different ways. And you know, a big part of that's excitement. As long as you can visualize something amazing, you're always gonna have the energy to do it. And I think that goes back to, you know, you just have to wake up feeling really excited for what you're about to do that day. Like, if you're really excited for what you're about to do that day, you have so much natural energy regardless. And you can use other products, stimulants, whatever to enhance that. But like, your base state needs to be like, I'm gonna kill this day, let's go. Like, right when you wake up. That's such an amazing characteristic to have in life. And if you don't have that, then you need to change something. That's just what you have to do.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna change it for you.
Something's not fulfilling you if you don't get that feeling at the end of the day. And the change we made was a whole new path that we're trying to get going, and that's based around our new can design, which I'm really excited to showcase to the world, because this has been exactly what we had in our mind that now it's actually conceptualized.
Let's show the people.
And show
So this is this product we pitched to Sprouts. We just got a deal with Sprouts. They offered us 38 stores to be exact. Stores in Phoenix where we can showcase this beverage. We're gonna have 12 cans of each flavor on shelf at every single Sprouts in Phoenix. 12 cans per flavor in the back of the warehouse, and then double that back at the distributor center to restock. And they're giving us a 90-day test launch. What that means is basically their criteria is you have to, on average, sell a can per flavor a day in each store. And if you do that, and where you launch at, then they'll say, great job, and they'll give you more deals. That's how it goes. So it's very performative based. And all they're trying to do is, you know, every single person and their mother trying to launch a product. It's like, okay, cool. What products do people love? What products do people need? And how good is your audience to go in there and sell? I mean, at the end of the day, they have a business. So they're trying to find the best products that want to sell very fast. And for not people that don't know who we are, that's the real challenge, where it's like, if you are looking at products on the shelf and you pass by this one, it's like, how do you make someone stop, look at it, be like, oh, that's interesting, pick it up, purchase it, taste it, love it, and then buy more? Like, that's the cycle that we've gone through.
Yep.
So hopefully this is what that can will accomplish. You want to take it out?
Oh yeah, I forgot we filled with liquid. So if you could see, this is this one. Then we got blueberry, new flavor. And then we got lemon ginger, new flavor. I think they're kind of cool. I've never seen a texture like this.
It's so cool to have like it printed right on the can. Because like there's no, first off, with printed cans, like these are 100% recyclable, which is cool. Because there's no like paper on top or plastic or anything. Like, it's just directly on the can. So you can melt this down, recycle it, use the raw material, aluminum, refurbish it, and reinstill it. So that's pretty cool. And it just looks good. Like, this looks so perfect. This looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we know what we're doing now. This is legit. It's simple. I love the beauty of like, I love how front facing, you can see this little sliver, and then you can kind of see like a little bit of the artwork on each side. Like, it's not like totally like blocked out, because that would look kind of boring. So it's like, it's very...
Yeah, the cohesiveness that we were trying to create is because a lot of the other brands that we were noticing is very like confusing. And I think the point of our product is too colored. It's two conceptual things that people can understand. Like, you got tea and you got honey. You got white and you got red. you got very simple things to understand. And I think that was our whole thing, because everyone makes kombucha confusing, but it really is just fermented tea. It's two words combined. Like, it's nothing crazy. And I think that was the whole thing we were trying to eliminate.
That's correct.
That was the whole thing we were eliminating. Nobody understands how simple our drink really is and how beneficial it can be. And I think that a lot of the other brands were trying to throw that out there very health consciously, but we're doing it in a place where it's normalized instead of so down your throat. It's normal to be healthy, and it's normal to drink something that is fermented, because it's just a time set to leave something so that it's better for you. It's simple.
We're gonna produce these mid-May. I think we're gonna do a test launch with a couple select stores and people for the month of June. We'll probably do a big event sometime in June, preparing for Sprouts launch in July. We'll do July, August, September, and we're gonna send a ton of samples to other retailers, other distributors, people that would be able to bring this other places. So we'll continue to dominate Phoenix. We'll grow our already awesome community we have here, keep killing it in the city that we grew up in, city that we love, and then figure out who else in the world would also enjoy this. And then we'll give it to them.
Join us on this journey to normalcy of people actually feeling good.
Dude, that'd be awesome.